Welcome back, Just Frats viewers. I appreciate the time that you give to take a few minutes out of your day to watch my video. I really appreciate the response I got after my first video yesterday. There was quite a few viewers that stopped by to listen to some of the words I had to say. Hopefully they were helpful. But today, what a big day today it was. In Dallas Cowboy land, we got Jason Witten back, our big tight end. And I really think it's going to be a big help to have him back blocking on the line and catching crucial touchdowns or crucial third and four passes over the middle. I think that's going to be a big impact for the Cowboys in the upcoming season, getting him back. I know he's old, but his skills, I believe, are going to be very helpful, even though they're a little bit diminished. For what the Cowboys need, I think he's going to be a big impact. But today's big winner out there today was Bryce Harper. The man received a $330 million deal. He took a little bit less money per deal so he could have extra years on the other end of the contract. He went 13 years, $330 million. It's about $25 million a year. And what a deal. And what so much money. And Machado the other day with $330 million. It's $300 million for 10 years. So crazy money being spent on these ball players this year. So congratulations to those two guys. But I was thinking, if you were given $30 million, and let's just say 60% of that went to taxes. So $14 million. What would you do with $13 million just given to you? You'd buy a house for your mom, a couple cars, jewelry, lease a plane, and just spend it. But the problem is, you pretty much got everything you needed with that $13 million. But next year, we're going to give you another $13 million for 9 more years. So what do you do? Like throw out the stuff that you got last year to just replace it? Yeah, I can't even imagine how you could spend that money. Generations to come, they're for the Harpers and the Machados and all these ball players, their kids are taken care of for years to come. So, but a lot of people out there, they go, man, I wish I could hit a baseball like Harper. Boy, I wish I could do it. And then when you talk to that person and you say, you really wish you could hit a baseball like that? Do you have a clue what it took to hit a baseball like that? And the people that say those things, they just don't understand what these athletes go through to reach the pinnacle of their sport. From football to golf to baseball. They don't realize some of these ball players hit buckets and buckets and buckets and buckets of balls till their hands blister and bleed. They wrap them again and they go back out and hit and hit and hit. They run till their legs are numb and they do it all over the next day. And people think that they reach this pinnacle just because of natural skill, and they don't realize the work it took to be the best. And when you say, I wish that I could hit a baseball like that, you really don't, because you didn't know what it took to get there. Now tomorrow is Friday, and I always worry about Fridays for sales reps because there's 2 groups out there. There's this group of what I call crapbags, and then there's the sales professionals. And the crapbags are the ones that look at Friday almost as a 3-day weekend. The crapbag will wrap his day up around 11 o'clock, get his desk all ready and make it look like he's busy. He'll go to lunch, and then you won't see him again. He's done. So he pretty much worked 4.5 days. And Friday, barely at all. And most likely he's the first one to leave each night by 5 o'clock. These imposters of sales professionals, they really put a blemish on the sales industry. Then you have these sales professionals out there, they'll look at Friday as another day, just like a Monday. They won't take a lunch. They'll eat on the fly, eat a sandwich in 10 minutes, and then they will work past 5 o'clock, not worrying about the weekend, not worrying about what time a martini is or what time they're going to hit the golf course. They will enjoy their family when they get home, and they'll enjoy their weekend. But they will run through the finish line. And the crap bag, most of the time, they'll wrap up by noon, and then they're the first ones to complain when a company puts out a new program for commissions, or they change the way business is done. And they're the first ones to always say, I can't believe the company's doing this to me. And I can't believe they're making it so difficult for me to do my job. And the sales professional, the 100K earner, they just take it in stride. They make it work. And they work and put in the time. They don't look at Friday as a half a day. They keep hitting those buckets of baseballs. They keep running hard till the day is complete, till the week is complete. They're the people that put in the 50 to 60 hours a week to get to that 100K. The crap bags are the ones that hang around 60,000, 70,000 saying the company is against me. They won't allow me to make 100,000. And then when they say, well, what about the guy over here who is making 100,000? Or the lady over here who's making 120,000? And their answer is, they just get all the breaks. They get all the easy leads. The boss likes them better. They'll have an excuse for every reason why they don't make $100,000. But they will never look at themselves to say, I didn't make it because of me. I didn't make it because I didn't work past 12 o'clock on a Friday, or I wasn't the first one into the office. The typical B2B sales rep starts his day at 8:30. The 100G folks start their day at 7:30. It's absolutely amazing the difference in the mentality of the people who worry about their profession. And they have a mindset on their goals they're going to do, and they're going to work as hard as it takes. These people like Machado and Bryce Harper, who got these multi-million-dollar deals and were set for life, when they were 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, the work that they put in was phenomenal. First one to the ballpark, the last one to leave. Going home, working out in their house when it was raining out, throwing and hitting and running. And this is for all the athletes that have made that top level of their sport. Well, sales is no different. You're in a sport, and it happens to be your profession. And if you think sales is easy, it's pretty easy to make 50 grand. But it takes work to make $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a year. You have two choices out there. You could be happy with 50K and complain about everything and be the typical crap bag. Or you could keep your mouth shut, work hard, and make that six-figure income by working past 12 o'clock on Friday. Folks, I hope this video will inspire you to think about your work schedule and the effort that you're putting into your game. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk soon.